I heard it said closed mouths don't get fed, so we partnering with Harvey, help to build the city bread. And to those that call Jedediah to the town, hold it, wait a minute. Pause, stand down. Why you mad? Cause we double checking all your allegations. You say you telling truths, we just following the traces. Y'all people mad, Jed ain't seen in clock corruption. Jed ain't moving like a pawn, he's a king, he fights injustice. A lie can't stand when the truth comes to faces. That's why them liars keep on losing court cases. Let's just agree to disagree and work to bring Harvey back. Dealing with businesses and wars, they not paying their tax. And all the woman Kobe Jed wants you to know the fake is showing. Thought you'd have him on your finger, he researched, he wasn't going. Want you calling all the strays, who's the leader of your pack? Work on getting business in your ward to pay their fair tax. They making money up in Harvey, but short Harvey on them racks. It's not racks, they owe Harvey some millions of very money that could help demolish unsafe buildings. This verse was long, run the chorus, we'll be back and we ain't about to leave. Harvey, you can run and tell that we here till whole bills up on every block. Activating people rising and don't stop. Restoration for the hearts that never quit. Vision ain't luck, it's a plan with a crew that's built for this. Empowerment's what we want for the people. You see we care, we ain't backing down from evil. And Harvey, we won't quit. Jed and INA for the coaches here and we commit to this. Not quoting fiction, what we saying is fact. Found stolen land up in Harvey, Jed helped take that land back. Put back on Harvey's tax roll, bringing investors to meetings. We trying to help Harvey out, so V-Not's why you see them. We out here making moves, we out here doing something. Cooking with Frank, sir, you coined that term, you wanted something. Victims Network of Thornton Township, V-Nots, that's right. I'm trying to see how they help Harvey, can y'all bring that to life? Cause what I'm seeing ain't right, steady line, going to court. What's the score? I lost count, watching lights fall to the floor. Some people like confusion, we trying to bring improvement. So run that chorus back, remind the people what we do. On every block, activating people rising and don't stop. Restoration for the hearts that never quit. Vision ain't luck, it's a plan with a crew that's built for this. Empowerment's what we want for the people. You say we care and we ain't backing down from evil. And Harvey, we won't quit. Jed and INA for the coaches here and we commit to this. I'm almost finished, couple things and I'm through. To the back, library board, no more illegal moves. Can't stand injustice, so for the culture came through saying, hey, Mrs. Price, here's the money, file your lawsuit. When we believe, we don't just talk, we stay making moves. Jed INA and for the culture, that's just what we do. This last part goes out to Officer McKenna. Jed came to help Harvey fight, help him be a winner. 911 was called and they sent you. He thought he seen the one and we don't know if that's true. But now y'all, what is Jed gon' do? He gon' fight even harder to help Harvey push through. Y'all got ideas to help Harvey, won't y'all focus on that? We got ideas and making moves. Whole bills up on every block. Activating people rising and don't stop. Restoration consciousness will never quit. Vision ain't luck, it's a plan with a crew that's built for this. Empowerment's what we want for the people. See we care, backing down from evil. And Harvey, we won't quit it. Jed and INA for the coaches here and we commit to this. We commit to this. We commit to this. We commit to this.
Yo, what is up? What's up, y'all? I was extremely tired. And then I just got off of an amazing call with the leaders of For the Culture, and I'm full of life all over again. It is good to be connected to some power and to some good people. Welcome to Investigate and Advocate where injustice finds no rest. I am the host, Jedediah Brown, and I'm also the proud commander of the For the Culture organization. Thank you all for being here, both on Facebook and YouTube and alike. I'm going to take my time tonight just to talk to y'all. I just want to talk to y'all. I got a lot of stuff on my chest. As y'all know, I got my Caius gavel now. This show is now in session. And so, with that being said, I definitely want to talk about a plethora of things, but I'm going to try my best to start in what I think is and putting at the top, because I don't know how long I'm gonna have y'all attention. 108 people enjoying the live stream. The first thing that I want to do is I want to talk about some successes. Let me hit the gavel on that. I said the first thing that I want to do is talk about some successes, because y'all definitely need to go ahead and stop hating and admit we've been on our shiznit. For the culture, INA and me been on our stuff. We've been on our stuff. And so I want to talk to you guys about some of the stuff that we've been on. And give me a second, because this is a little bit of a plug as well. And so basically, before I go any further, I want to show y'all, it's on my Facebook page, what some of these houses look like that we about to build in the city of Harvey. If you haven't been paying attention, we're getting ready to build these homes in the city of Harvey. And so one of these homes is called the Southland. It is a modern farmhouse that is 1926 square footage with 2 stories. I think it's the biggest model that's going to be created. It has 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. It will have both a front and a back porch with a garage. And then the bonus room and the landscaping are optional, and the foundation is a slab. Oh, yeah. See, we had people talking. We've been working, and we getting ready to do a groundbreaking real soon. Another style home that we're getting ready to build in Harvey, Illinois, one is called the Barclay. It is a Cape Cod, 1,315 square foot. It is 1.5 stories, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. The front porch is optional. The back porch does not exist. The fireplace is optional. A garage is optional. The landscape is optional, with the foundation also being a slab. And if that don't tickle your fancy, in Harvey, Illinois, this is the one that I actually love the most as it relates to the design. It is a ranch style home where it's 1,200 square feet. It's only 1 story with 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms with a front porch, no back porch, with the option of getting a garage, optional landscape, and the foundation of a slab. Ta! Ta! Grifter where? Grifter who? Grifter must have been you, because it definitely ain't over here, because look at what we're doing. Everybody is order in the court. Everybody order in these YouTube streets. Order. We finna get down to the bottom of this case to figure out who was really out here serious the whole time. As we have successfully, I told y'all I wanted to get $1 million investment for the city of Harvey by the end of 2025. And I want y'all to know, and I'm putting it on my name and on my life, that we have exceeded that in commitments. And you guys are going to be hearing a residential, commercial, and now industrial investment that is going to be coming to the south suburb, the southern suburb of Harvey, Illinois. And it is so amazing, right? Because this is a different speed. I've been fighting the power, speaking truth to power. I've been having to stand up against injustice. It is so cool to finally, for the first time in my life, come into a community that's undeserved, overlooked, and mistreated, primarily by people who actually are from within, and be able to utilize resources and relationships to bring investment that otherwise would not have come, to breathe new life into the city of Harvey. They are literally about to get a multi-million-dollar upgrade in their train system, the metro. There's getting ready to be other upgrades that's coming in infrastructure. The city is getting lit up. The The fire hydrants are being changed. The streets are being repaved. And all the while, and while the city is in distress, stuff's still getting done. And people want to act like it's not getting done because they'll never tell the truth, the whole truth, because they don't want God to help them at all. Order, order, order in these YouTube streets. I know y'all y'all all on y'all cameras going crazy and going wild because y'all like, oh yeah, I told y'all we was gonna do the Christmas party, did that. Told y'all we was gonna feed those residents, did that. Told y'all we was gonna get that property back from Hassan, did that. Told y'all we was gonna expose people that's not paying their taxes, did that. Told y'all we was gonna get some some reform in how the city council meeting was being done, did that. Told y'all we was gonna show y'all the difference between people who was like expose people's life. Told y'all we was gonna get those squatters out on Myrtle, did that, even though they came back because them fools did what they did. Told y'all anybody who came up against us, we was gonna defend ourselves at all costs. Order in these YouTube streets. Y'all calm down, calm down, calm down. I have to know who is responsible for the gavel. Yes, it's definitely. I'm going gavel crazy. This was a Christmas gift to me by Kevin when this was a Christmas. Don't be at. It was a Christmas gift to me by Kevin when I was doing the Kaya thing because I will now when I do my roast I can butterscotch head dragon face. I'm trying not to cuss. It's so hard to do that without cussing. It's so hard. It's so hard to do that without cursing. Let me try it again. Let me see. You old couch potato head. You old light bulb face fool. You old slobbery smelling pillow punk. You old, yeah, no, I don't know. I think I gotta cuss. Let me try it with the cuss words. You old milk dog head, bitch. You old motherfucking I need to be eating kava instead of being at McDonald's and Wendy's asshole. You motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we really try not to do the cussing thing over here because we want to be palatable for all. Just stop, leave it for the pros. You old Snelly Pooh, wish you was Winnie the Pooh. Whoville is you, Grinch ass motherfucker. I'm just playing. I love you. I love you, Shelly. I love you, Snelly. Wait, maybe not, because you might not be the person that I think you are. Talking about some leave for the experts. Practice make perfect. Now, I might be rusty and raggedy now, but there will come a time when this gonna flow like motherfucking Kaya. All right. So, you guys, we're really trying to get a producer for this broadcast. Not only are we trying to get a producer for the broadcast, I'm trying to actually get an actual studio set up somewhere along the lines where it'll be a stationary place. We'll get our own kind of scene. And so I got some ideas, but we're gonna continue to move that along. So if you are somebody who supports me, if you support For the Culture, INA, in this broadcast, you all have to help us out and contribute because we cannot do it all by ourselves. And when y'all don't help, it takes us a little longer to get it done. Before I get off of this live stream tonight, I'm praying that one of y'all have sent some kind of resources to help us get things moving faster. But we ain't gonna stop. Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. Okay, so I'm gonna start singing that every time somebody gave $20. We got a $20 holler, $20 holler. Anybody else want to give us 10? Anybody want to give us 10? Anybody want to give us 5? And get a 5. But every time somebody do that, I'm gonna have to sing that tonight because we need resources. Y'all used to always contribute so that we could get stuff done. And now that we just giving things away and sharing stories and doing things like that, now y'all don't want to give. Y'all want me to get back in them streets? Because I will. Because we're trying to change the world and we're gonna do it. And with that being said, another commercial. If you have not joined the For the Culture family, you are tripping. Get in. It literally is one of the best things that I've ever done or been a part of in my life. Please consider this. When I tell you, y'all won't be disappointed, you won't, as long as you are engaged and involved and doing your part. All right. I'll ask for something. Let me see if I got it because I want to show y'all something else. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? I didn't get it. What? Fire. Fire. Oh my God. Well, let me tell you something. I don't got no problem with people doing whatever they want to do or feel is necessary. But what the hell, Stephanie, is this? Hey, I don't care. Get on every platform available. She is running for office. This mug think he is somebody's news. I mean, she definitely need to make sure that the 10 people who are over there consistently knows about her platform. Now, I ain't watching it because that was just sent to me a moment ago. But I guarantee you this: if I could do a parlay on that, that punk hoe gonna have to say my name. He ain't gonna be able to do it without mentioning me, something connected to me, or whatever. Oh my God. Why would you, what? Let me, could somebody go over there and tell me how many views? Wasting your time, mama. Wasting your time. Wasting your time. Literally wasting your time. I'm sorry, but no, somebody said that to me. But that is something that I just wanted to share with y'all since it came across my screen. I do want to talk about that a little bit as well. I want to talk about these people, man. These people are hilarious as hell. Now, one of them, I got a restraining order. They went to go get a reconsideration of a restraining order only to find out I already got one, hoe. So stay away from me. No contact by any means, no third party harassment. But these people really think that I'm playing because third party harassment. Don't talk about no court watchers program, and then you sit up there tagging my name, causing me emotional distress, telling people to go to my court case to observe because now y'all court watchers. That's called third party harassment. You are sending people who I don't know their intention to come after me. This person told y'all that they had a criminal justice degree. One person? That's one person. Are you serious? Tell me you telling the truth. Because now I'm finna be evil. Hold on one second.
Your call has been forwarded.
No answer. We'll try it again. The former secretary, national secretary. The former. Okay, is this live right?
Your call has been.
No answer. Oh, I know I am not getting ignored for that hope. Order in the court. Order in the court. Am I really getting ignored for that piece of literal shit? Because
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Somebody go over there and look. Is she at least acknowledging the phone? Is it on silent? Because let me figure out, how do you make it ring anyway? I'm just calling. I'm blowing her shit up. Answer this phone. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. I got stuff that we supposed to be dealing with, but I need to deal with this record.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right, we're not getting any answers. Well, now we are unavailable for an interview. It's 137 people over here. Thousands will watch it. At least two. At least two. 13 people, including me. I'm being ignored for an interview with 13 people from a person that literally means nobody any good. I'm gonna try it one more time. We trying to get a exclusive on the spot. Answer the phone.
call has been forwarded.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been sent to voicemail. Oh, well, I would have got off of that mode. I was like, oh, yes, Commander Brown. She see you call and she keep looking down. Oh, okay, well, we're going to try again. Persistence pays. This is advocacy right here. I'm trying to make her aware that you're wasting your time. Let's do it again. This is advocacy. Come to a real station. Come to a real station, Stephanie. I'm supporting you.
Your call has been forwarded.
Stephanie, if you answer this, come on, y'all, let's do a bet right now. How many think that Stephanie gonna end that interview and come over here? If she come over here, I'm gonna make a contribution to her campaign right now. In live. But if she gotta come. Hello? They not gonna donate a damn thing. They ain't gonna.
Your call has been forwarded.
Did you send me the voicemail now? Did you do it? Like cut it off? I feel like a stalking baby daddy. We trying to help you, mamas.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Who is doing her PR? Let me see. There's got to be a person. Oh, got a voicemail. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna fight people to help them. If you want to stay over there, you stay over there. I love this. This is so great. Hold on one more time. We're gonna do one more call. See if she answers. It is a sad, sad day.
Your call has been forwarded.
It's a sad, sad day, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, she is doing an interview. Alicia is the GOAT in that chat. Oh, I don't even. Hold on for a second. What's Alicia Nicole's number? I'm not going to do that. Okay, y'all, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Right now, for those of you all who just came in that don't know what we were trying to do, we was basically trying to get her a real interview with some real exposure. But right now, she is spending or wasting her time with somebody who don't mean her no good. It couldn't mean anybody any good because they're literally a demon. Okay, hold on for a second. Got it. I want to play a video. We're going to change gears here since that is so unfortunate. But I mean, out of 138, y'all, I could spare a view or two. Do y'all want to go over there? Because I do believe in Stephanie Wiedemann. I am supportive of her becoming a committee person for the Democrats. I think that it will bring much needed balance. All right, we just gave one. Now we're at 137. Is there another one of you that would rather go over there and watch that than to be up? Well, damn, I didn't mean it like that. 4 people just dropped off at one goddamn time. Come back now. Now I ain't mean for all that many people to go over there. All right, but anyway, whatever. Almost embarrassing when you called me, I face you. Leave him to the 12. Yeah, remember we just lost. Oh wait, no, we didn't because it's at 136. So I don't know what's going on. This thing is fluctuating. But I'm telling y'all, somebody go in and go over there and support her. Support her. I support her. Just I'm sad she wasted her time. Like, I'm really sad that you are in a campaign. You have got to make sure that you are giving your time to things that actually matter because you are fighting against one of the strongest opponents you're going to fight. I ain't got time to be on nobody platform with no 11 viewers and no willingness or ability. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I said something wrong. Oh my God. I just said they didn't have no ability. And that is absolutely factually wrong because this man is literally getting up in Harvey meetings talking about the city is in distress and how outraged people should be and how there are no services and he don't know where the money going. That's a lie. Let me tell you where the money is going. Mr. Sinwelski is literally serial suing the city of Harvey. He is serial suing the city of Harvey because they are doing serial FOIAs into the city of Harvey. How do I know? Because I know how to do a FOIA. Literally, Sinwelski has sued the city for a FOIA request not being adhered to, and the city lost one of the lawsuits. And now, and the reason why they lost it is because they keep sending a bunch of FOIAs, knowing that they're overwhelming the FOIA officer of the city. And y'all, Sinwelski is getting $5,000 from Harvey. Is he going to get on there and announce that? Nope, but I'll do it for him. And I can't wait to talk to the judge because you got that punk ass restraining order. I don't care about going nowhere around him, but let's just be very clear here. This is public information. I'm an advocate and I'm reporting the facts as an advocate for Harvey. Did anybody hear what I just said? So you so concerned about your city getting to where it needs to be, and you keep inundating it with FOIA requests, talking about the city not transparent when most of your FOIA requests are being responded to. And because you are both FOIA requesting the city of Harvey and suing them, you are now getting money for your own coffers. Now, what you gonna do with that for your city, for your neighborhood? Did you hear what I just said? So that I can't wait till the next Harvey meeting so I can go up there and public comment. No, so the alderman's still getting paid, the mayor's still getting paid, and you getting paid too. $5,000. I literally have a strong lawsuit against Dalton, Illinois. A strong lawsuit. Strong lawsuit. We have literally over and over and over again looked at all the components of what I can sue Dalton for. Tiffany Henyard sat on TV with her lawyer and defamed me. Her police chief chased me out of his district. He lied on me. They locked me up. There's so many other things that I can point out that if I sued the village of Dalton, I'd have a good lawsuit. I'm trying to give them the opportunity to settle that for a little bit of nothing out of court because it's not about the money. So don't tell me that these people mean this community any good. They don't mean it no good because they aren't no good. And I'm telling you all that for a record. Now, let me go to another fact since I'm on Harvey, since I'm in my Harvey bag right now. If you want to see something else in my Harvey bag, put a 3. But if you like, you know what, Jedediah, calm down and go on to something else, put a 9. There's national issues going on. There are plans that we got in for the culture. I'm happy, even though I'm having respiratory issues. Hacker, they put a tracker on your car and filled a false police report. Exactly. I got all that on video. I could take Dalton to task, but I'm not going to because I believe in Dalton. I don't want them to have to bear the brunt of a major lawsuit. I just don't believe that there should be an injustice that's unaddressed. So I'm giving the administration the opportunity to resolve this and don't cause a significant injury to the finances of a city that's already, I guess, broke. But here you go, your city that you care so much about is in distress, and you know that you're doing a FOIA play and you suing them and getting a $5,000 check. So he can actually make a contribution. But I put this on life. When so far, I bet you he ain't gonna give her a damn dime on that whack ass motherfucking interview. Hell, I even asked my viewing audience, if we can't do nothing, at least give somebody $50 for giving us their time. I want to go over there. I want to go get in the comments and say, you gonna donate to it? Because ain't nobody watching this shit. Ain't nobody watching that channel. You got 11 motherfuckers over there and 10 of them, wait, not 10, because it's 4 V-Knots in that particular crew. And probably Trina laughing her ass off. So you got 6 people over there. that probably don't even fuck with you. It ain't. Hell, I tried to lend you a viewer. Everybody over, no. Now that's crazy, right? That's crazy work. Normally y'all be riding with me. I ain't never seen y'all just flat out tell me no. I said, can I get a couple of y'all to go? Thought the numbers went down. This shit went right back up. And they all over there like, no, Jedediah. No. What is my former national secretary doing over there? What is my former national secretary doing over there? Just gone. We tied, it's over with. We're gonna burn them tips like some fallopian tubes. What you doing over there? Wasting your time. I want you to win. That hoe ain't looking for nothing but something to talk about, complain about. Okay. Let's go. I saw 3, so I'm gonna stay in my Harvey bag. Y'all, we outside tonight. 160 people over here. Thank y'all for being here. We don't have no interviewees or no special guests. Apparently they're all booked and busy. And I'm not even like that in real life, y'all. Like I'm really not like that. Like a mean person. But man, let me try this damn call one more time. Get off that shit. Come on over here so we can get you some talk your campaign over here, people. But people are actually over here.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Something is home, sweet Lord, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. All right, moving forward. I had to put a Negro spiritual on that. Trying to put oh, wait a minute. Do you all think that she was spying on me for the V-Nots? Why would she be over there with the enemy? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Okay. Let me stop playing because all I can think about it is you see, I couldn't remember what the words was at first. I said, sweet, 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 sweet. I had the melody, sweet, low. I don't know what in the season list is going on over there. Okay. Somebody let candidate for Democratic committee woman Stephanie Wiedemann know that she is officially in contempt of INA. I will sign. As a matter of fact, you know what? Somebody tell Stephanie Wiedemann in those comments she just got a 48-hour notice. She got 48. We giving her 48-hour notice. Stephanie getting a 48-hour notice. The hell is going on? Okay. Let's keep it moving. I asked y'all, did y'all want me to stay in my Harvey bag a little bit longer? Let's look in my Harvey bag and see what I got. What goodies is in my Harvey bag? All right. So I want to play this. Quite interesting comments.
We've got people who can't even afford to feed their families. And I think if anybody was worthy of meals and Christmas to be fed on Christmas, probably was that population, Just my opinion. What y'all think? So
Exactly, and everybody who defends that dinner should be ashamed of themselves because
And stop talking about it because
well, and that
it's a
wasn't
mute
a
point.
good event. That was a harmful thing because you have the city in crisis. You created the crisis, and then you think you're going to distract by inviting a few seniors, many of whom are mentally, challenged or in the last years of their life. They're vulnerable, and you're going to use them as pawns and to try to manipulate them to make you look better and to try to get their votes for the 2027 election. None of that's good. There's nothing about that that's good.
A few seniors. It was 200 plus. And did this man just say that they were vulnerable with mental challenges? Okay. Okay. Somebody put a pin right there because now what y'all gonna say? This man just called the seniors of Harvey mentally challenged because they went to a Christmas party. And then fat ass talking about that money could have went to people who were poor and didn't have anything. Oh, you? This is absolutely incredible to me because this is why it's incredible to me. But let me put on some music because I want to keep my I want to keep my nerves calm, and I really want to say this, my whole heart. I am so sick of these motherfuckers in every shape, form, and sense of those words. Because when I said what I said about their elders coming, they tried to put it out there as if I was talking negative about the elders of that city. This man just sent a direct shot at any elder in that community that showed up at a Christmas event saying that they were mentally challenged. That's how he just represented you. If he had an audience, it would have been to other parts of this country. Where in Harvey do you go to get 200 plus mentally challenged seniors at one time? A few. And this is the part of what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is a manipulation. This is a deceiver who is trying to present himself as somebody that's for community, and he is not. And you don't have to like my methods, but you can't deny what's in your face. And I'm not going to try to sit here and keep on making the case because I simply don't have to. But one thing that I am really, really irritated about is to hear some white man in a predominantly community misrepresent a room full of seniors who happen to be predominantly black. He ain't trying to be nobody's fucking ally, nobody's fucking advocate, and nobody's fucking good neighbor. This is a fucking trailer trash ass motherfucker who was trying to make a ruckus because he ain't shit. And if you got privilege that you was born with and you ain't shit, you will never be shit. So I'm gonna say this because not just because I'm advocating for people in Harvey, but because you are a piece of shit. You better keep your fucking mouth off of people who look like me and that I'm working in the community of and I truly care for. And every single individual that let them misguide and mislead you because their language isn't colorful. The difference is that my language is genuine. That is an insult on so many levels, but I don't even know if people gonna even get it because y'all want to deal with shit that don't matter. And tell me when I just fucking lied. They're taken from your city. They're in the way of your progress. They did a goddamn protest a 4-man protest in front of a Family Dollar who doesn't even have enough respect for your neighborhood to go apply for a simple damn business license. Working in concert with a senator who wants your city to fail so that they can take it because it's a major port, so that they can keep on enriching their friends and their loved ones. Didn't they spend all that time talking shit about her? And I love her to pieces and all that. I ain't asked them to do no interviews because I don't want them to deal with no mess or no drama. But why insult yourself and go on a despicable ass platform like that and give validity to something that truly don't have none? I don't understand it. But if I don't have to work as hard as I'm working to actually produce something and I can sit around and bullshit, then I might as well do it. And don't think I'm mad because I'm not. My crown is on and it's on right. I am not mad. I'm passionate. I don't give a fuck. But I don't sugarcoat for nobody at no place at no time. And that, for me to see that utilization of time, that truly is like, really? Somebody please tell me the strategy in that. Because I'm going to make a contribution into a campaign, and I want to know that my motherfucking contribution ain't going to be wasted on no bullshit. I don't know. And this is what I'm talking about. The world is so ass backwards. Yes, the church needs to do more than it does. The Christian church needs to do more than it does. I'm very dissatisfied with my house of faith. But you know what I found to be interesting? Somebody made a good point. So you can go make a skit, and that's what Drewski did. I watched it. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I think that it got a lot of valid points. But you mean to tell me that we could talk shit about the church, who in some cases are doing and in some cases aren't, and that be, yeah, that's why I don't go to church. Yeah, that fuck them. Yeah, it's all about money. Yeah, it's a scam. And that's the narrative. And then Drewski makes a parody. He makes 7 figures about it, and then he don't got to give nothing to the community, and it's cool because he talking shit about the institution. But he just made 7 figures off of that skit that went ultra viral. And ain't nobody saying, oh, he needs to give back. He needs to create something. His house keep getting bigger. His name keep getting bigger. We don't know what we want. Because we just want to be entertained. We don't want to be activated. We want to be entertained. And that's what I came to the conclusion of. I could stop activism and I could get on some hood rat shit. And I could probably get 30 times the views. But I'm out here fucking bare bone, belt to ass. And it seems like don't nobody give a fuck about what's going to give it real progress. And it blows my mind. Well, it used to blow my mind, but I don't care no more. And I love, and just because I'm saying this don't mean that I don't support somebody on level, but I want people who I care about to feel a sting when they need to feel it. What the hell are you doing wasting your time on that shit? But hey, I'm not a campaign manager, and I guess I don't matter in some regards. So they don't got to answer to me. But if I ever get to talk to them, I'm like, why would you even do it? Why? You can, but what did you gain? What was the strategic approach in doing that? I was about to delete something and I didn't. And you know what's, this is so crazy. I was about to delete this before I even got on this damn broadcast. But let me tell you why you shouldn't have dignified that goddamn bullshit ass platform with a response. I want to remind you of something, Stephanie, and then I'll be right back.
Okay. This vote is for Stephanie Wiedemann. if you could be seated. So that
I wouldn't have been on none of these motherfucking shows. But I sure as hell wouldn't be on them. And they're going to say, oh, he just mad. No, I'm not. I literally can get her to come on my platform tomorrow. I can literally call her phone. I can literally contribute to her campaign. I literally have a wonderful relationship with her. I'm not mad. But what I'm sitting up here is like, what are we doing? Because why would you even dignify that with a response? What's going to get us out of the positions that we are in is that it's time for us to toughen the fuck up across the board. Time to toughen up. But I'm so tired of putting my life on the line, my freedom on the line, my peace on the line. And we're not going hard as hell together corporately. And I'm not saying that just about Stephanie. I'm talking about in general. It's really crazy to me. It's 180 people on this screen. That ain't shit. But I wouldn't have been over there. There's no legitimacy. They don't have any body of work. We stood in an open court. All these people declared themselves to be advocates and journalists. When asked a simple question, what are you working on? They had no answer. Where do you work? They had no answer. What have you accomplished? They had no answer. In a court of law, under oath, on public fucking record with a transcript that I've gotten. So I understand why they got all this time to keep on pursuing every damn thing that I'm doing. Because they ain't doing nothing else. And this world is more infatuated with trying to discredit those who are doing, because we don't want to believe that somebody actually is trying to do something for us, because we're not doing it for our damn selves. I've never dreamed in my life as an advocate that it gave almost 2 decades of service to my community, that I would see Black Panthers of any kind, new, old, or current, talking about they gonna stand up to some goddamn ICE. When every single day in America, to this very moment, you still see police brutality unchecked. And Black people are still being arrested and incarcerated and mishandled in race that people are not paying attention to because it ain't the high ticket item right now. So what the hell is the Black Panther Party doing over there? When American citizens who look like them still don't have the right response with policing in the country. When most people only get released, they could go ahead and try to go somewhere else. It don't make sense no more. We care about everything else than what matters. I just talked about this. Some lady called me today to tell me that her goddamn house property taxes is $11,000. When she signed that document to buy her house, her property taxes was $5,000. And she's sitting up and saying, Jedediah, I'm giving up. I'm thinking about selling my house because now this shit is $11,000. And before that it was 10. And before that it was 8. And before that it was 7. And if I don't pay it, I'll lose my home. And you are in a Democrat-controlled state of Illinois. Make it make sense. Why do you need to reapply for an appeal when they just gave every lawmaker a raise? Make it make sense. Every lawmaker gets a raise. You all got to deal with higher property taxes. And y'all still talking about ICE. Are you insane? I didn't even try to come on here and do this. I'm just trying to figure out where are we going? What the fuck are we doing? That's a real question. I changed my attitude with one city and I'm negotiating multi-million-dollar deals. We can do that. Shouldn't just be Jedediah. It should be a contingent and a delegation of people in Harvey. And then fools talking about, oh, you can do it because you got no relationship with Clark. No, You have no idea how the city put us through the ringer to make sure that we can do what we are saying we're going to do. And we proved it. And we can resource it. And now we're building it. So then who is going to be the one to bring the collective power to do the same thing? Instead of murmuring and complaining about every fucking thing. Oh, they don't need no Christmas party. Why don't they? Do you know that what makes a city functional and what makes a city good is that it also offers you activities just like it offers you services? And you want to be an alderman. So let me say this right now and put it on the record. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. In 2027, if you are somebody who lives in Harvey and you are living in the second ward and you decide to run, I'm looking for a candidate to put a machine behind. I'm going to call every friend I got. If you running for second ward alderman in Harvey, Illinois, I'm going to make sure you got every dime you need. And I put that on life. I will stomp the damn city for you. And if you don't want me to do it, I'll find you some people who can do it. Second ward Harvey, you got my commitment. Because there's a difference between people who just on here talking and doing a broadcast and a motherfucker who want to get to work. I'm dead ass serious. Somebody said, is ICE not a terroristic agency with an unlimited budget and little to no regulation, oversight, or accountability? ICE is an institution that has been around for quite some time. Border Patrol has always been here. And understand that Barack Obama made it clear that the undocumented was coming in this city in droves and there was no outrage. He did put people in the same kind of conditions that they're put in right now. ICE ain't new, it's just new to you. So now let me be clear about what ICE is. ICE is what you either did or did not vote for when Donald Trump was running for re-election. But guess what? ICE ain't no more threatening to me than the police been my entire life. Where the crash out for us? When they were talking about defunding the police, when they were talking about marching and protesting about the police, where was all this energy at? Where was the people that was trying to make laws and literal government officials coming against their own damn government? You ain't never seen it. We are coming against our own government for people who are not citizens in the government. Make it make sense. Every time it look like America get a slap on the hand, y'all celebrating as if other nations become the police of the world, like we're not going to be subjugated to it. Use your brain, both your left and your right side. How many people getting organized for the next election? None. How many people educating themselves on who to can? I didn't want to do none of this, but I literally got to do it because I'm sick of us. Ain't no more fucking slavery talk. Right now, the reason why we don't have the mobility that we deserve is because we don't like each other. Most people talking shit. Still don't plan on voting in no election because you want to avoid jury duty because you fucking busy. Now, I'm going to digress and I'm going to pull back. Because this is my heart. We did a whole year fighting, and I'm literally watching this man in this seat rob the township line. Tiffany Henyard had enough sense to treat that shit right because she knew it was way more eyes on her and a lot of white people eyes on it too. And y'all can't be paying attention because this man that's in there is literally blatantly putting all kind of holes in the purse of the township. I was so blown away to see J.B. Pritzker gave $7 to $9 million to Congressman Jonathan Jackson's construction company. God. And his family, since he has been the governor, has gotten so many millions in state opportunity. And I'm sitting on the phone one after another with people trying to find gas money and food money and burial assistance and healthcare money and tax assistance and can't get from point A to point B. And it's like, what the fuck? is it gonna take? Because we ain't living in no dream, my nigga. This a nightmare. And I don't got the arsenal to stand up against what we dealing with. And I could be a selfish man. I could be a selfish man and only look out for myself. But I ain't built like that. I love y'all too much to be entertained and know the bullshit, y'all. This ain't fun for me because I'm sitting up here watching us fuck ourselves. And I don't know how to stop this. I cannot be concerned about an illegal, undocumented worker if we're not going to have a whole conversation. Did y'all not hear about the black woman that was raped? No, you didn't. Did you hear about the black man that was shot and killed? No, you didn't. That ain't making the news because that ain't according to the agenda. But go find out if there was somebody that raped or somebody that shot a black person, and that shit damn near barely ain't in no news cycle. Look at who did it and then come back and talk to me about a fucking terroristic organization. Ain't no way in the world anybody with logical sense gonna be okay with a bunch of people being in your space that you don't have no knowledge of who they are, where they come from, what they've been up to, or what they're capable of doing. Fundamentally, y'all are driven by identity politics and bullshit narratives that come across the television screen. You're not invested in your own liberation. So you want my official position? I don't have enough strength to worry about ICE. Because next winter, a lot of motherfuckers that look like me gonna be sleeping on it. Taxed out of house and home. And I just, man, I get on there and I say, fuck Harvey if they don't want to work. Oh, that go viral. Motherfucker literally say 200 and something residents was mentally ill because they went to a Christmas party. And y'all want to try to give that voice legitimacy? You better not do it to yourself. You better not do it to yourself. I am the reflection of your sons and your daughters and your nieces and your nephews and your cousins and your relatives who are young, that if they ever start fighting, they're probably fighting even worse than I do. They'll be cussing people out. They'll have no limit to what they would or would not do. And they'll be aggressive and passionate as hell because they'll be sick of being sick and they'll be taking no fucking prisoners. And you know why? They shouldn't be discounted because that's what you do in a fight. And I don't feel like I'm discounted overarching. I need y'all to hear the crux of what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell y'all is we are in a bad way, far worse. Motherfucker up there talking about everybody getting paid and you robbing the city from the back door. Trying to talk about how y'all gonna do all this wonderful shit, but you don't even know the condition of nothing and you ain't trying to figure it out because it won't fit your goddamn narrative. I can give you the view of somebody that did the research on Harvey. They have done an amazing job keeping that city afloat when they inherited over $100 million in debt by doing many creative things. And the reason why I believe that some of that stuff ain't shown is the same reason why they was telling people that if they clapped and disrupted the goddamn community meeting, they would get a $500 ticket because they wasn't left with no option. Because if they tried to do it nice, you all wasn't going to give them the ability because you had an agenda and not a vision. And I'm not mad. I swear I'm not mad. I'm worried. If Donald Trump attacks or takes Greenland, Canada said they're going to fight us. Canada ain't never talked like that. When the hell did they get some chin hairs? Africa is shunning American influence. They don't even want the aid from America. Donald Trump is building a ballroom that when you look at the goddamn ballroom schematics, as they're now starting to say, underneath it, he is building a completely fully operational presidential operations center with a fully functional living quarters in case somebody wanted to bunker down to be able to withstand any of the modern attacks that'll come against the United States of America. The church is talking about fucking skits and dresses. Ain't nobody saying what thus said the Lord because all the prophetic voices are fat as fuck and they pay as fuck. We are more convinced by people who are attacking institutions than we are about trying to repair institutions that have sustained us for decades and generations. We're in a bad way. They already proved to our dumb asses that they can cut off our stamps, take away our health care, and increase the cost of living in our lives and our homes at a moment's notice. And no matter how many times they did it, the moment we got relief, we went back to going as if we were not on the goddamn menu, as if we had a fucking seat at the table. And I don't care about who don't want to watch this broadcast or be on my show or none of that, because I'm worried about us. We got people attacking our history, removing shit out of books, shit that we don't even know, hiding it, and blatantly making remarks about how hard it became for them because we found some sense of identity and pride. And I'm still coming up on Martin Luther King weekend and seeing flyers of this man twerking. No other community will ever put their figures in a compromising position or as an advertisement for a goddamn party. And I wanted children, actively planning to have them. And I'm afraid of the world that we'll be leaving them. And I'm dysfunctional in my presentation because I'm honest. And I'm not really dysfunctional. That's just how it's perceived. Because we don't even like being real no more. Real is a threat. Passion is aggression. Emotions is a weakness. Prosperity is a discount. And fighting is foolish. When did we go wrong and how did we become this? I'm not just talking. I'm literally been sitting here asking a question for about 20, 30 minutes. When I look on my screen and I only see that with the Black Panther Party, but I see a black man cover a white supremacist racist who turns around and discounts the sacrifice that him and several other black people and other minority communities made to save his life. It makes me wonder, what are we doing? Where are we going? What is our part? I'm not mad, I'm worried. We gave $500 away on this show. Just feel like I got 500 requests. I need this for that. I need that for this. I'm finna lose this. Jedediah, would you help me? But then I turn around and say, who believe in this channel? Be hard pressed if I can get $5 from a motherfucker. And if I do, then it was a grift. I'm not mad, I'm worried. But no matter how worried I am, I'm gonna get up for work in the morning, and I'm gonna keep on trying. We're gonna do block club parties. 1 hour pop-up block club parties. We're gonna do them around the country. Each one stands to cost us about $1,500. We're gonna show up on the block. We're gonna feed everybody on the block that's willing to eat with us. We're gonna ask them to come out and dance so that they can get prizes. And we're gonna give them challenges like, do you know all your neighbors? It's partying with a purpose. The purpose is not to party. But I believe that if we knew each other and we felt more connected and we put more good into the air, then maybe we'll start having those conversations to rebuild the very fabrics that have been torn in our communities. I have stood up in many causes. And in that, people who otherwise would have been strangers forever have met each other and have formed bonds and lasting friendships, not even realizing all the times they came together because of an injustice. So I'm worried, but I'm going to show up for work in the morning because it ain't over until it's over. And if they ain't going to say anything good about me, they're going to talk about me anyway because I tried. So when I get on this thing and say, join for the culture, it ain't because I'm desperate for people. It's because I still believe that there are other people who will show up for work. There was a black woman who was on her way to church and was allegedly killed in front of a police station in Chicago. And I saw that right after we just had a mother on this screen who got to raise 2 daughters without a dad. And I remember standing in Chicago and I saw every lawmaker that we got from every level talking about how they were going to stand up to the federal government for illegal immigration. And you mean to tell me that a black mother can be killed on a Sunday morning in front of a police station, going to give God homage, and she can die, and we don't even get a fucking joint press conference with city leaders alone? I'm not worried. I'm not angry. I'm worried. Because I don't have the answers. I don't know what to do. Everybody that came against me, they all got one thing in common. These bum bitches was looking for a payday. Every single one of them. We didn't raise all kind of resources. And we still pouring out, pouring out, pouring out. Even when we get nothing, we still pouring out, pouring out, pouring out. What can you say? Not a motherfucking thing. Everything that I've been joked about, from me being on Lakeshore Drive to every lie that I've ever had to face. What can you say? I'm still standing. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that means everything that's connected to me is still standing. We can do this. We are stronger than what we face and what we're going through and what we got going on. It's more to life than struggle. Take it from a man that has been in command of, literally people call me and say, you get to do whatever you want to do on whatever day. I can wake up tomorrow and I can go to Hawaii if I wanted to. So if anybody can tell you it, let me tell you. It ain't just education. It ain't just talent. It ain't just looks. It's also purpose. And your gift will make room for you. Your gift will make room for you. And I've been living my life off my gift. I've been sustained in my life off my gift. Every house, every car, every meal. And what am I gifted to do? I'm gifted to bring awareness. And I brought awareness to people's causes who didn't even want to fight for themselves. I'm not angry. I'm not sad. I'm worried because we're in trouble and we don't care enough to do something about it. But we better. We got to. And we better do it now. We better not wait another day, another moment, or another second. You sit up there with all your confidence in your job. What did you not learn? That they can fire your black ass tomorrow and leave you with nothing, no plan, no ability to pull down any money from anywhere, nobody to turn to. It can happen literally in the morning. You can wake up, you can literally, this could be your last night. How? How is this possible? How is this okay? I want to tell y'all some stuff, but I can't tell you yet. I can't even tell you. I know what I'm talking about. I know some stuff that's coming. I did it to y'all. I did it the whole time I was fighting Tiffany Henyard. I was telling y'all about stuff that was coming. There is a danger, and there is something coming that literally, there is a danger that is coming. As a matter of fact, no, it's here. There's a danger that is here. It's a danger that is here. And we are in more trouble than I could have ever imagined. And that is really why my heart is heavy and my heart is tender. And I cry because I'm crying out to God and I'm saying, God, where is your soldiers? Where are you? Where are your resources? What are your instructions? What are your commands? And I told this to my leaders today, and I meant it. My life might not be conventional in any shape, form, or fashion, but there ain't nothing going on in my life or nothing that I'm doing in my life that I'm not willing to give up just so that I can make it with my end goal. My end goal is to be in relationship with God, and my end goal is to make it to eternity with God. And my end goal is to make the difference that I believe that God purposed me to do. And that's why I said it. I'm not good. I'm graced. I'm graced. And I'm not the only one. So many of us on here, you're graced. You're not good. You're graced. And you're graced because you are assigned and you're called to something. And you're literally sitting on your hands, not realizing that the only reason why you're still alive is not because of life expectancy, but because God got you here because it's something you're going to or can do that's going to make a real difference. And you get two choices. Do it for yourself or do it because you were born to do it. And guess what? When you're born to do it, it may be painful, it might be lonely, it may be difficult, and it may sometimes feel unclear. And I want to tell you that that is absolutely a misconception Worry and prayer don't belong in the same sentence is a bold-faced lie. You pray because you're worried. And when you're worried, you pray because you're casting your cares. All of this whitewashed bullshit gospel ain't never been true. Worry is a human expression. And literally, it's because you recognize that you're nothing without God but worry. But faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I take my worry and I activate my faith. And because I'm worried, the effectual, fervent prayers of the righteous avail much. I'm effectual and fervent because I'm worried and I need results that I cannot deliver for myself. What Bible are you reading? He literally acknowledges that your burden will be heavy. It tells you to give it to him. You got to have it to give it to him. So how does worry and prayer not go in the same sentence? You mean faith and doubt don't have the same space. But there's a whole lot of worried people full of faith. There's a whole lot of sinful people full of faith. There's a whole lot of barren people full of faith. There's a whole lot of lost people looking. We just be saying anything because it sounds good. And that's how we mess up. The reason why in the middle of my mess, I can get down and still go for broke is because I'm worried. And if I wasn't worried, I wouldn't be able to do no work. God, I love you anyway. And let me be clear here. I'm not just worried. I'm not worried for me. I'm worried for us. I'm worried for us. I'm fighting. I'm moving. I'm working. I'm investing. I'm showing up. I'm worried for us. God, what is going on? I don't even know what's going on in this live stream anymore. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm really. I didn't plan on going in this direction at all. I've been so silent about people have hurt me, and I've not said anything. They've let me down, and I've not said anything. Mishandled me, and I've not said anything. Because guess what? That's not how my story is going to end. So let me end this live stream with that for those of us who could at least agree on that one thing. My story ain't ending here. I'm going to come out of this thing like gold in a fiery furnace. All this pressure is going to drive an anointing out of me to a level that I never experienced and I never had. Those that are connected to me will not be left behind, because I am going to literally have the capacity to carry, because I will not drop any of my assignment. I'm literally under the impression that as long as I'm willing to fight and run towards my liberation, that there can be a path created. That it doesn't have to be just underground, but it could be overground or on the ground. There's freedom and liberation. There is a way to get out of this. There is not a day in my life that I'm going to ever believe that my story is going to end in Egypt when I'm supposed to be a child of God that got a promise on my life. I'm not worried about my enemies or my detractors, because even though they may encamp around about me, I believe that God will lift up a standard against them, as I watched him do for 40 years of my life. There is nothing that I've ever done that have discounted the plans or the love that God has for my life. I have literally been seen in the public eye at the lowest you can possibly get, but I'm still sitting at the table of millionaires, and I'm literally negotiating things that I'm not qualified for. I will not end here. My story will not stop here. And the reason why I can say it is because I'm telling you that if you get that in your mind, you will literally be able to embody the same thing. And I'm going to win even if I'm worried because God got me. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. But I got to be honest to do it. Got to be honest to do it. I don't deserve it. I don't qualify for it. I don't understand it. I don't know it all. But I trust. And all I need is about 2 or 3 to trust with me. Because if it be God's will, the faith of one man can literally preserve an entire world unless Noah's story is not real. But I choose to believe it. It just takes one person out of 151. Just take one of y'all to make sure that when you get up tomorrow, that you turn your worry into a movement. I don't know how to explain this, but I'm literally getting 25 to 50 messages a day, and I've been getting it for years. Our people are suffering in droves. And I'm not about to wipe my face this time because I've cried so many tears off of the live stream to God. And everybody that will make mockery of it, here is my declaration that God's going to take my tears and He's going to continue to give them back to me in joy and sustainability. And that because I'm willing to give them to God, I believe some way, somehow, that God is going to answer and get our people out of this mess. So if you are entertained, good. But if nothing else, you can lie if you want to. If you ain't paying attention, you just as worried as I am. And I shed those tears for you too. To my For the Culture family, I continue to appreciate you, and I'm excited. We are going to figure this out. Napoleon Harris is, in my opinion, based on my limited knowledge and my outside view, he is not a good man that is doing the service of a supervisor because he wants to make a difference. These people are robbing the township. And it's hard to tell people who are satisfied with events that they're paying for with their own dime to look up and see how much money is leaving out of the back door. I still cannot totally credit or discredit all of the allegations against the Christopher Clark, but I've done my research, and he is not the man that they've painted him to be. And I have never, ever chose to do what was easy. I have sustained many attacks simply because I would not go with the narratives. But I've done my research. I'm aware of a lot more than I've often said. And I know for a fact that that man, that black man, is fighting like hell to get that city out of peril. And I consider it an honor and a privilege to be able to utilize my relationships to try to further along that fight. But I am not fighting for Christopher Clark. I'm fighting for Harvey. And I don't know how many people are on this live stream that live there, but we are stronger together. Stronger together. Kobe Chapman, when I met her, she seemed to have all of the promise that I would want to see in a young female aspiring in politics. But I would never lie about my experience. And I fear that she is far more sinister than Tiffany Henyard was, because she'll do it with a smile and an intellect. I've stood in the face of death threats because I've challenged the supervisor of Thornton Township. I've dealt with threats of being incarcerated. I've faced countless court cases because I've advocated according to my belief, and I've made aware mostly on YouTube. I have literally raised tens of thousands of dollars, and I can still say that I ain't paid not one of my bills with money that have been raised. I've shown up for work with no paycheck. I've given my best service with no opportunities for promotion. I have not always been tactful, but I've carried a message to be articulate. I've come to the conclusion of trying to prove anything to anybody. I'm living in my truths. I don't want to be identified as an advocate as much as I now want to be identified as a conduit of the blessings that God wants to funnel through my life. Because make no mistake, I've always been blessed and favored. It is literally on my life. And I'm choosing who will experience the blessings and the favor that God has given. I no longer believe that I got to worry about everybody, just those who I've been called and assigned to. But to my community, our lack of education, our lack of interest in civics, our lack in sacrifice for one another has caused us to move past the concerns about the effects of slavery. And now we are literally seeing the byproduct of pure ignorance by choice. I don't know how to get the larger message out, but the Black woman remains one of the most disrespected entities in our humanity. But we cannot free her from it because she also remains one of the hardest working in every institution that we have. Men are more moved by the football game than they are about the politics that govern if you can afford to have the next model big screen TV to watch it. We have literally turned away from our teaching institutions. Education is a scam in its capitalistic sense, being the number one sifter of our funds and our resources. But on top of that, we don't even consider God. We like the idea that there is a God. But I bet you out of 152 people, most of us don't even read a Bible, let alone ponder on the scripture throughout the day and communicate to God about it. I know God is real. Imagine sitting there with all the answers in your hand, and somebody that you want to solve it for, not being willing to even consider asking you if you had a thought. We do it every day. Sometimes some of us do it all day, thinking that we're on our way to somewhere greater. But I'll tell you about how I know that communication with God works, because he sometimes will speak back to your mind, your will, and even your emotions. I'll never lie. I am not perfect. I do have multiple people who I'm entertaining. Everybody's aware of that. But you know what I've come to the realization of? Even in the middle of my fun, God won't let me commit. Because every time I talk to him, he reminds me of covenant. So don't judge a person because they don't live the way you live or the way you think they ought to. Pray for them and be an example of what's possible, because you never know what's being worked out in them. I can say so many things. I don't know what has sustained 150 people to watch me this entire time that I've been talking for an hour and 30 minutes. But I'll tell you this as I conclude. I am worried, but I'm full of faith. But more importantly, be it that you're doing it to spectate or to agree, to shun, to mock, or just to be nosy, you're watching because we still got hope. I hope I said something that added value to your life. I will not take questions tonight. To my family, continue to give, love, and live. Reclaim your crown. This is the year of our launch. And if my former church did not give me one thing that I will hold on to more than this, it is that men and women are born in the time that they are needed the most. And in great despair, I believe that it will be a great day when we announce the presence of For the Culture. Even the name, I believe, is prophetic for the assignment. Stay dangerous. Get in good trouble. And don't apologize.
I heard it said closed mouths don't get fed, so we partnering with Harvey, help to build the city bread. And to those that call Jedediah to the town, hold it, wait a minute. Paul, stand down. Why you mad? Cause we double checking all your allegations. You say you telling truths, we just following the traces. Y'all people mad, Jed ain't seen in clock corruption. Jed ain't moving like a pawn, he's a king, he fights injustice. A lie can't stand when the truth comes to face it. That's why them liars keep on losing court cases. Let's just agree to disagree and work to bring Harvey back. Dealing with businesses and wars, they not paying their tax. And all the woman Kobe Jed wants you to know the fake is showing. Thought you'd have him on your finger, he researched, he wasn't going. Want you calling all the strays, who's the leader of your pack? Work on getting business in your ward to pay their fair tax. They making money up in Harvey, but short Harvey on them racks. It's not racks, they owe Harvey some millions. The very money that could help demolish unsafe buildings. This verse was long, run the chorus, we'll be back and we ain't about to leave. Harvey, you can run and tell that we here till whole bills up on every block. Activating people rising and don't stop. Restoration for the hearts that never quit. Vision ain't luck, it's a plan with a crew that's built for this. Empowerment's what we want for the people. You see we care, we ain't backing down from evil. And Harvey, we won't won't quit. Jet and INA and for the coaches here and we commit to this. Not quoting fiction, what we saying is fact. Found stolen land up in Harvey. Jet help take that land back. Put back on Harvey's tax roll. Bringing investors to meetings. We trying to help Harvey out, so V-Not's why you see them. We out here making moves. We out here doing something. Cooking with Frank, sir. You coined that term, you wanted something. Victims Network of Thornton Township V-Nots, that's right. I'm trying to see how they help Harvey. Can y'all bring that to life? Cause what I'm seeing ain't right. Steady line, gonna court. What's the score? I lost count, watching lights fall to the floor. Some people like confusion. We trying to bring improvement. So run that chorus back, remind the people what we do. Whole builds up on every block. Activating people rising and don't stop. Restoration for the hearts that never quit. Vision ain't luck, it's a plan with a crew that's built for this. Empowerment's what we want for the people. You say we care and we ain't backing down from evil. And Harvey, we won't quit. Jet and INA and for the coaches here and we commit to this. I'm almost finished, couple things and I'm through. To the guard, library board, no more illegal moves. Can't stand injustice. So for the culture came through saying, hey, Mrs. Price, here's the money, file your lawsuit. When we believe, we don't just talk, we stay making moves. Jet INA and for the culture, that's just what we do. This last part goes out to Officer McKenna. Jet came to help Harvey fight, helped him be a winner. 911 was called and they sent you. He thought he seen the one and we don't know if that's true. But now y'all, what is Jet gon' do? He gon' fight even harder to help Harvey push through. Y'all got ideas to help Harvey. Won't y'all focus on that? We got ideas and making moves. Whole bills up on every block. Activating people rising and don't stop. Restoration consciousness will never quit. Vision ain't luck, it's a plan with a crew that's built for this. Empowerment's what we want for the people. See we carrying, backing down from evil. And Harvey, we won't quit it. Jet and INA and for the coaches here and we commit to this. We commit to these years. We commit to this. We commit to this.